So these are my asset scene, Transamadas predictions, the truth stages are now done. And now we're into an interesting asset scene where we're going to see some surprises making the quarterfinals after quite an eventful group stage of Transamadas. Starting off then with the world number one, Hugh Humphreys, against the youngster Jurgen van der Velde. Jurgen van der Velde has done very well to get past his group of Martin Newman and Damon Hector to go through with Chris Dorby. But Jurgen van der Velde, we think him the worst possible draw to that in the asset scene. But if you can cause a shock, it'd be well worth it, won't it? But yeah, Jurgen van der Velde may as well not turn up, because it's going to be straightforward for Hugh Humphreys. It's going to be that easy, in my opinion, for Hugh Humphreys, and an easy night's work as Hugh Humphreys makes it through to the quarterfinals. It's that simple. And obviously Hugh Humphreys 100% record in the group stages as well. I do make Hugh Humphreys the favourite to win the Transam. Just looking at his route to the final as well. I think Yetter's got the tougher route to the final. So up next, Chris Dorby versus Michael Smith. Michael Smith got given the place in that scene, let's be real. Having Ias Spellman in his final game. Michael Smith knew he was already through once he beat Ias Spellman, let's be real. And because Aspinall had a tough job of beating Humphreys, despite Humphreys already qualified. Chris Dorby, very comfortable, very confident he made it through to the asset scene. Chris Dorby can still definitely play better than he's shown the group stages. And it's an interesting game because you just don't know what Michael Smith's going to turn up. I think it will be quite a close game because Michael Smith is going to be unpredictable once Michael Smith turns up. And are we seeing a comeback in Michael Smith's career after the recent downfall since winning the World Championship? We'll wait and see. But I don't think so. I think Chris Dorby, I don't think we've seen the best of Michael Smith yet. And I think Chris Dorby will win that 10-6. Youth Woodhouse versus Ricky Evans. If you've seen me in previous videos, Youth Woodhouse getting better and better every year. And I think he's definitely going to reach the quarterfinal of the Transam Darts. No disrespect to Ricky Evans, but I do think Woodhouse is the better player. And I know Ricky Evans beat Durham Price, but that was enough of waste to find. This is first to 10 yards. I think first to 10 yards suits Woodhouse all day on, in my opinion. Ricky Evans didn't have that inconsistency in his game, Tarney. He can be good, but he can be bad at the same time. And I think the weakness is still missing the doubles for Ricky Evans, isn't it? So, but Ricky Evans, fair play to him. Recent knockout stages, especially with what he's been through as well, in terms of personal reasons as well, which is just horrific. Let's be real. And to be fair, it's 50-50. It is 50-50 though. I think either of them could reach the quarterfinals, but I just think Woodhouse is just in that vein of form right now where I don't think it'll be this year, but I think next year you will see Woodhouse probably reach a major final and potentially win a major as well. Solid operator, and I think Woodhouse wins 10-5 against Ricky Evans. Durham Price versus Martin Senior. Durham Price be happy with his route to at least the semi-finals, because Durham Price probably is predicted to play Hugh Humphreys in the semi-finals of the Transam Darts. Durham Price, a former two-time winner. I think he's a two-time winner of this tournament. I know he won it against Peter White and he won it against, of course, Darry Anderson, that famous final. So he does love this tournament, Durham Price. And yeah, he's up for it, isn't he? He is up for it. In his last two games, he is proper up for it, Durham Price. He had the pip against Ricky Evans in the first game. But I think Durham Price needs to bring all them wars back. I think it helps him massively. And it gets under the opponent's skin as well. that I think Durham Price needs to bring that back, to be honest with you. And I love it as well. I absolutely love it. This is why he's one of my favourite players now. I just love it when he does the awards and all that. And I think he beats Martin Senior personally. Martin Senior, he's hot and cold, isn't he? Hot and cold, Martin Senior. And we've always expected him to turn up in these tournaments as well. Yeah, okay, he's made it through. He has made it through, but can he beat Durham Price? He can, but I just don't see it. I'm going to offer Durham Price to win 10-5 against Martin Senior. Yetter versus Wessel Nyman. It was always going to be a tough tour for Yetter no matter what. It was always going to be one of Van Veen, Josh Watt or Wessel Nyman in the asset scene. I think Wessel Nyman's the yes of the two evils of Van Veen and Watt. I think Van Veen and Watt would beat. I actually think Van Veen and Josh Watt would beat you if they met him in the asset scene. I think Wessel Nyman can definitely beat you. Wessel Nyman's got the power stalling, hasn't he, to cope with you. It's just, again, Van Duren's right though. Van Duren's right. It's just that when you're under pressure and you need to take out a double, I just don't know if Nyman's done it, if I'm being honest with you. Well, I think does have it. I think Nyman will definitely give Yetter a game, but I think Yetter will win 10-6 against Wessel Nyman. Up next, Josh Watt versus Connor Stutt. How harsh is that group, by the way? Jim Van Veen is the one who got knocked out in that group with Nyman and Josh Watt. How has Jim Van Veen's looked, by the way? Jim Van Veen has never had an easy tour in his life. In the last couple of majors, he didn't even have an easy tour in the. He didn't have an easy tour in the Hooping Championship, but he still won it, didn't he? He still won it in the end. But how has he looked, isn't it, with Jim Van Veen? Josh Watt. Well, I'll put him to reach the final. I put him to reach the final with my tournament prediction for the Grand Slam, and just to use Hugh Humphreys in the final. So I think Josh Watt does make it through against Connor Stutt. And not surprised to see Connor Stutt in the last 16. I expected that to start the tournament. I'm going to offer a 10-6 win for Josh Watt. Mike Van Duren versus Danny Noppert. Van Duren, again, we saw the prime Van Duren last night against Darry Anderson, knocking Darry Anderson out, 108 average for Van Duren. But can he keep that up consistently? That's been the only issue with Van Duren. Danny Noppert playing the dance of his life since he won that UK Open as well. Danny Noppert really playing well. I know he lost to Joint Caton, but that was a dead rubber, let's be real, who cares? Dead rubber then. Well, I think Danny Noppert will care because he would have avoided Van Duren, wouldn't he? And he would have probably done Nico Sprinter in the last 16, which is a more winnable game for Noppert. So, yeah, I do think he will care. And I'm not done for Van Duren. I am not done for Van Duren to win 10-7 against Danny Noppert. I think Van Duren be up for it now. He'd be thinking to himself, he's got a chance. He's got a chance of a potential final as well. And finally, how's that for the last 16? Jutta Sven versus Nico Sprinter, the old German derby. How good is it, by the way, to see German darts throwing? Really good to see the darts in Germany throwing. Seeing 3 German players in the last 16. Really good to see. People are complaining about the qualifying for the Grand Slam darts. Boo-woo, get on with it. It's the qualification. And without that qualifying, we won't see the likes of Jutta Sven in the last 16. And I'm done for Nico Sprinter. I am done for Nico Sprinter to defeat Jutta Sven 10-7. But I think that's going to be close then. Both of them are going to be inexperienced at the knockout stages of a major tournament. So it will be a close then. But I'm done for Nico Sprinter to win. So there my last 16 Grand Slam darts predictions. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. And I will see you all for the quarterfinal predictions.